Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. You now tapped into Mornings with Music, where discipline meets mindset, and every sunrise is another chance to level up. Let's start the day off right. This is Mornings with Music.
Mornings with Music.
I just want to know this morning, how y'all all out there feeling? Because your boy Music is feeling great this morning. I woke up, gave the creator his thanks. Now, I don't care what religion you are, who you subscribe to. Just make sure who you subscribe to, you give thanks in the morning for life in your body. Because somebody didn't wake up this morning, but you woke up this morning. So give God thanks. Y'all ready for the morning? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Today, we are talking about they didn't switch up. You just stayed the same. I'm going to say it again. They didn't switch up. You just stayed the same. Are we about to get into this now? Let me say something early this morning. Everybody always saying they switched up on me. They changed up on me. They not how they used to be with me. I know we all heard that before, right? Right. But what if they didn't switch up? What if you just stayed the same? While they leveled up, putting in work, while they leveled up, putting in pressure, putting in that pain, staying disciplined, remaining focused, while they leveled up, you were stagnant. You didn't move at all. You remained the same the whole way through. You just stayed the same. So, we love blaming people when the relationship change. We love putting the blame on everybody else. It's their fault. It's his fault. It's her fault. It's the world's fault. It just didn't go my way. It's not my fault. Nobody wants to take accountability for what they have done. So we blame everybody and everything possible that we can blame because we don't want to because we don't want to look at the man in the mirror and say, it's your fault. You did it. You're the blame. No one else. Just you. It's hard for people to do. It's hard for people to do. It's hard for people, for whatever reason, it's hard for people to sit there and say, oh, I'm wrong. It's hard for people to sit there and say, oh, it's my fault. It's hard for people to sit there and say, you're correct. You're right. I'm wrong. As hard as it is for people to say, it's all right. It's all right, y'all. We are not perfect. Nobody's perfect. So with that being said, everybody falls short. Everybody make mistakes. But you know the problem is, when you make those mistakes, do you admit to your mistakes? Do you take accountability for your mistakes? And do you make change after you take accountability? Because accountability without change is worthless. You could say it's your fault all day. You could say you was wrong all day. But do you make the change to correct the wrong behavior? Do you make change to correct the misinformation that you thought was right? Do you fix that, or do you say, I was wrong, and keep continuing on with the same patterns? So while this person was leveling up, you were sitting there not doing anything, blaming other people for your wrongdoings. But you know one thing that I've learned personally: growth creates distance. I'm going to say that again because that's deep. Growth creates distance. So if I'm leveling up and growing and you remaining the same, it's like an elevator. It's like let's say stairs. If I'm climbing the steps, going up the steps, leveling up, climbing. I say climbing, but going up the steps. Now I'm on the third floor on the staircase. You still at the bottom. You still ain't moved yet. You're stagnant. You're not moving. So, of course, that you being stagnant and me elevating will create distance because you're down there still, respectfully, and I have elevated. And the more you don't move and the more I do, the more separation it is between us. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? The more I elevate and the more you sit there, the more separation between us. We should be elevating together. Maybe not the same path, but the elevation should still be the same. So when I'm walking up the steps, we walking up the steps together. So there is no separation. We still right here. But when I begin to level up, and then you still at the bottom, that's where the distance comes. And then people want to say people change. I didn't change, not one bit. I begin to move up, and you continue to sit down, stay where you was at. You stood right there at the bottom step, said, I'm comfortable. As I continue to elevate, you continue to remain the same. I didn't change on you. I bettered myself. And as much as I wanted you to better yourself, I couldn't just stand there at that bottom step with you. Because I knew for certain this is not where I want to be. This is not going to help me in life. This is not the move. So unfortunately, I had to go. And I wanted you so bad to come with me, and I tried, but you just wouldn't move. So as I began to elevate and move upward, and you stayed stagnant, of course there's a lot of separation between us now. Look how far I got up, and look how far you didn't do anything. If you felt that changed, maybe you should have changed instead of remaining the same. Because change is the reason why I elevated. And not changing is the reason why you still stagnant. So my growth created distance. But who's to blame for that? You mad at me for elevating and bettering myself? Because I'm damn sure I'm hot with you for not elevating yourself. Knowing that I know that you can be a better person. Knowing that I know that you are a better person. But I couldn't stay there no longer with you. I had to go. I had to grow. Some good stuff. Y'all with me? Is y'all with me out there this morning? Is y'all with me out there this morning? I'm dropping jewels, baby. Pick them gems up. Use them. People is not always fake with you. People's not always phony with you. Sometimes they're just evolving. God, I had to learn this myself the hard way. That's why I can talk it so well. They're evolving. They're not trying to not hang with you. They're not trying to kick it with you. It's just that there's more things on their plate. And respectfully, as much love, admiration, and respect I got for you and want you to win and elevate with me, you just refuse to move. I can't stand there with you. So I had to go. You calling me fake now because I had to elevate myself? When I tried to push you up here with me, when I tried to pull you along, and you said, no, I'm good. No, I'm straight. No, I'm good where I'm at. No, you're not. No, you're not. This is because of the separation. My elevation is the cause for the separation. Because you didn't move. And now I'm all the way up here trying to make it to the top floor. And guess where you at? You still at the bottom step. Didn't make a move yet. Still. So don't call me fake. Don't call me phony. Call me a real person. Call me a go-getter. Call me a hustler. Call me someone who ain't taking no for an answer. Call me somebody that's gonna figure it out. But just because you didn't move, just because you still standing still, just because you didn't even fucking try, don't blame me. Don't say I'm fake. Don't say I'm acting new. Don't say, oh, he got this type of money now. He doing this type of things now. He's snooty. He got his nose in the air. He looking down at us. I'm not looking down at nobody. Never. I know where I come from. I know who I am. None of this shit matters to me. But I gotta do what I have to do for my generational people that's coming behind me. My generational people. I gotta worry about the generations that's coming behind me, and that's where my focus is at. And ain't nothing besides God himself getting the praise and most well-deserved respect he deserves and honor daily. Nothing's more important than me building that foundation for my generation. No people that's coming up after me. So with that being said, I'm not fake or phony. I'm moving. And as I'm moving, you not moving. So of course it makes it seem as though you probably feel I'm better than you because I'm in a better space. But look what I did to get to the better space. I had to climb the steps. We started at the same bottom step. I had to climb up here. You didn't move. And I tried to help you move and you still didn't move. And I can't stay down here with you. I'm so sorry. I apologize, but I can't do it. So if I have to go ahead and create that distance, that's what's going to have to happen because I got to elevate. I got to. I got to evolve. There's no way I'm going to sit here. There's no way I can do it. I don't know. I just don't know, man. And it's like, this is how people grow distant. This is how people get left behind. We're not on the same page. We're not on board. We're not on one accord. We're not. I'm trying to build. I'm trying to elevate. I'm trying to create. And you just want to stay down here doing absolutely nothing. And you can't blame me for that. You can't say I'm fake for that. You can't. You need to get your shit together. For real. I'm talking real. I'm talking to you right now. For real, for real. You know who I'm talking to. You. I'm talking to you, man. You can't keep sitting around not doing shit. And mad at that people, that person, whoever it is, for elevating and climbing them steps Why you still at the bottom step? Not even trying to figure it out. You good at the bottom step. I'm not good at the fucking bottom step. Pardon my language this morning. I'm not good at the bottom step. I need to get up there. I can't build at the bottom. I can't build at the bottom. And this also ties into when people, you have to move out of your area, people. Wherever you grew up at or raised at, 8 times out of 10, you must move out of that area to evolve and elevate yourself. You can't stay there. You have to go make yourself uncomfortable so you can go elevate yourself and go get what need to be gotten. You can't remain the same and expect change. You can't. You have to change, and then change will come. I'm not going to be the same me and then expect something different to happen. The same shit is going to happen that's been happening because I haven't changed anything. But once you begin to change, once you begin to get your mind together, once you begin to know that one step that we at isn't good for us, and we need to go ahead and start moving up these steps so we can elevate and get that separation with our people a lot more closer. We want that separation gap. We want that separation gap closer, not further away. So you got to move off that step to get up there now, because he's still climbing. So you got to start doing something to meet him up there. This is what you got to do. You can't blame him. He's not fake. You can't blame her. She's not fake. You just have to look in the man in the mirror, like Mike Jack said, and put the blame on you. Put the blame on you. And then make change. That's where a lot of people get stuck at. They understand what went wrong. They understand. They might even get to the part where it's their fault or whoever's fault it is. They understand the situation very well. True indeed. But they never make change. You get the information, but you never apply the information. So therefore, you're worse off than you were before you knew the information. Because at least when you didn't know the information, you couldn't apply it to nothing. But now you do know the information and you still not applying it to anything, it's way worse. Way worse. Way worse. So get it together. Get it together. And not everybody's meant to grow with you. Some people are meant to grow away from you. Ooh. They don't like that. They don't like that. Everybody's not meant to grow with you. Some people is meant to grow away from you. Whether you like it or not. Once again. It's not about what you believe or what you feel. It's what's going to happen. Everybody meant to grow together. Some people is meant to grow this way. Some people is meant to grow that way. Some people is meant to grow this way. Everything that you think is good for you might not be good for you. So some of the things that's growing apart from you might be a good thing for you. You just don't see it yet. You'll see it later down the line sometime. But as of right now, if you growing and I'm growing and we both growing apart, maybe that's what's best. Maybe that's what's needed as of right now to make our friendship, relationship, whatever it is, stronger. Who knows? But everybody's not going to stay. Everybody's not going to be around. It's just not going to happen. It's just not. Everybody dies. That alone should just tell you that everybody's not going to be here around you forever. That's why they say cherish the people that's here with you in the moment, because tomorrow they might not be here. And it don't always got something to do with death. Separate people grow apart. People grow apart. You grow up with somebody because you was a kid to young adulthood, and now you're in middle adulthood, and you grow apart. They got a family, you got a family. Your ideology, your ideas and principles you stand on don't match with theirs. Y'all not really connected. And then it was like we grew into to the people that we are as kids or young adults. We had an excellent relationship. We had a lot of things in common. We had a lot of similar goals and ideas and ambitions. But as we grew up a little older, things change. This one wants to be an entrepreneur. This one wants to be a businessman. This one wants to be head of a corporation. This one wants to do that. This one wants to do that. It's, as you grow, the things that you like and dislike change because you change. So some people just grow apart. And, once again, it is what it is. Might be best. Who knows? Sometimes what's best for us, we don't really notice it until later on down the line. Like, damn, why does that happen? Why it be like that? And then later down the line, you figure out like, oh, okay, I see what's going on here. I see why. So, some people separate. It don't gotta be a bad thing. It just happens. Some people outgrow their environment. Like I said before, man. I'll talk about me personally. Me personally, I was stagnant, and being in my area where I lived, I was so comfortable. I was so stagnant and comfortable. Family over here, friends over there. I know the area I grew up around, close by, so I'm familiar. It was so comfortable for me. But the things that I wanted to do, it 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 wasn't gonna get done in that area. It wasn't, and I tried it. I tried it time and time again, and it just didn't click for me in that area. But once I got uncomfortable and moved to 2 hours away to an area I'm not familiar with, places, people I don't know, and things of that nature, everything I wanted to do started clicking like clockwork. This is happening, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. Oh, I want to do that. Oh, shit, it's popping. I want to do that. Oh, shoot, this popping. This jumping. I had to get uncomfortable. Whole different area, a bunch of people I didn't know, nobody don't know, to create the things I'm finally creating and doing that I dreamed of doing for a while now, man. And it's just that move. Sometimes we just gotta make that move, that uncomfortable move, and you'd be surprised how much it changed your life. So that's what we talking about here. That's what it is. So to wrap all this up, you have to move. You can't be stagnant while your friend is elevating, and then you get mad at them, calling them fake or phony, or leaving you because you didn't want to move and you didn't want to evolve and become the greatest form of yourself while they did. So they started to move, and separation became more wider and wider and wider and wider. It's your fault. Take the accountability. Make the change. This morning, not tonight, no, tomorrow, not the next. Do it while I'm hearing, while you're hearing my voice today. This morning, make the change. Make the change. Make the change. And evolve yourself. And sometimes, people are separating from you, and it's a good thing. Not every time everybody leave you that's in your life is a bad thing. Some of these people you don't even know been praying on your downfall for a while. And God is watching out for you because you don't know no better. And you're a genuine hearted person. So you assume this person is got to love and respect and want you to win as you do them, but it's not true. So sometimes God removing them niggas away from you, moving them females away from you. You feel me? So you got to think of it like that as well. But if you not moving and you stagnant, you gotta start moving. This is Mornings with Music. I'm out.